Hello, my name is Veronica. Today I'll be analyzing the CAFR for City of Riverside. And the purpose of this report is to provide a data-driven review of Riverside's financial position, looking at the CAFR data from 2024 fiscal year. Within this, we'll be evaluating two key solvency indicators and describing how the CAFR data differs from the city budget. And lastly, I will be presenting implications for fiscal decision making. And overall, the focus will be how well is Riverside positioned to sustain services and meet these obligations. So first, we'll be looking at indicator 1, cash solvency. And my question to council is, can Riverside pay immediate bills without delaying or borrowing? And we measure this by looking at the cash ratio. And the formula I used was cash plus investments divided by current liabilities, which gave us a cash ratio of 11.16. And this means that Riverside holds more than 11 times its short-term liabilities in liquid assets, and this ultimately provides a very strong protection against economic uncertainty and supports continued delivery of essential services. My suggestion to council is there's no action needed at this time, as the liquidity is very strong. Indicator 2 we'll be looking at is budgetary solvency. My question to council is, can Riverside pay current year expenses with current year revenues? And we take a look at the annual budgetary position by subtracting expenditures by revenues, and we had nearly 47.5 million in the positive. To council, the city is not operating at a deficit and is generating enough revenue to maintain daily operations. This surplus supports the financial stability of Riverside and leaves room for potential future service expansion. My suggestion is to monitor spending, stay prudent with our financial obligations, and keep a close eye on it. Ultimately, the major difference between the CAFR and the budget, and why both are so necessary and important, is that we rely on the budget document to be forward focused, to have that financial plan, to guide us with policy and staffing and projects. However, this may be more of our intent and show our priorities, where the CFR is going to be actual financial results. It's going to analyze the fiscal health of the organization. It's going to show actual long-term debts, and really hold us accountable, and tell us the story of our financials. And the budget's going to tell us what we intend to do, and the CFR is going to prove what we can do and what we can actually afford to do. In closing, my summary for council is City of Riverside has a strong liquidity and short-term fiscal stability. The 2024 CAFR showed fiscal responsibility with our budgeting and controlled expenditures. And the only suggestion is to continue monitoring long-term liabilities to maintain sustainability. Thank you so much for listening.